Hi, this is Ron Tube. Today on theAngler, it's a brand new week in the rotation of the legendaries, so we're going after one of them in this video, and he's right in front of me. I've just spotted him. Been fishing here for about half an hour in multiplayer, and it's Speilfinne. As you can see, he's on top. Now, when you come to Norway after Speilfinne, look around. We'll go over the location in a minute, and you will often see him after a certain while like this on top of the water. You'll see a big silver bar maybe in the distance on top of the water, but when you see it, go over to it or cast a rod, and hopefully it takes your lure. Now, I'm using a 2/0 spoon at 2 times speed. We've got the heavy gear on. We'll go over all this in a minute and the location we're at. I'm just hoping Speilfinne takes it. He's one of the legendaries which has just started today, so you've got till next Wednesday to catch the legendaries. So I've been asked so many times already this morning, where's he at, Ron? Where's Speilfinne? What bait you using? So I thought I'd get the video done so you can see yourself. But he's not taking it up to yet. I thought we'd just catch him straight away. But he is a good battler when we get him, so you'll know when I hook him. Watch how he fights. If you haven't caught him before, he's one of the hardest fighting legendaries in theAngler. What legendaries would you like for Spain? I keep asking this, but they'll probably be coming soon. So which legendaries would you like next? Let me know for Spain. What legendaries would you like? Carp is one of the main ones I see keep popping up in the comments. Like I say, let me know your top 3 you'd like. Here we go. Here's the battle time. But carp would be a great legendary fish for Spain. I'd love legendary eels. Put it in the caves. Everyone loves the caves. They look amazing, but that'd be a great fish as well for a legendary eel. Also the Kimitsu barbu, put those as a legendary. I think they'd be brilliant. Maybe later down the line they could add a catfish in there. A lot of people do want whales. They're not in at the moment, but later on at a later date, I think if they could add that, that'd be amazing as well. We've got bottom fishing soon, so I don't know what's coming with that, but before the end of the year, that's what the devs have said, and we're nearly there now. We're into November, so it won't be long till that bottom fishing update is out as well. So lots to come for theAngler, and my reel is starting to sing. This week's legendaries from today till next Wednesday are Speilfinne and Sidewinder, my arch nemesis. So we're after Speilfinne today. We may go after Sidewinder at the weekend, we'll see. I've also got a really special video tomorrow for the Hunt the Call of Wild. I'm taking down my next great one. We had a look at him yesterday. He spawned yesterday. It was absolutely amazing day. It went from like a really bad day to a really special day very fast. Check that video out if you haven't already seen it, and then you'll understand what I mean. But yeah, yesterday was a very special day. Took me a long time to get that one to spawn as well. It's been a long grind, so it was finally great to get one to spawn. And tomorrow's video on Friday will be taking down my next great one for the Hunt the Call of Wild. So check that out, get ready, because it's coming out tomorrow. So Speilfinne is playing about. We've got him at 45% on the drag. Ideally keep it below 3/4 on the red, if you can see. I can go up to 50, but he might do a deep lunge, and sometimes that's close to breaking. So 45 is nice on this gear. We'll go over my setup in a minute and location, as I said earlier. Right, because I'm feeling in a good mood, we're going to give away a game, DLC even, for theAngler. That's right. To help you catch Speilfinne, you're going to have to come to Norway. So I'm going to give away Norway DLC on PC, 1 copy of it. To whoever gets the right answer, you've got to put it in the comments. Only 1 answer, no editing. I'll pick out the winner randomly out the comments. You've got to be a subscriber as well. And the question is going to be for 1 DLC for Norway, for theAngler on PC, on Steam, is what is the rod I'm using called? Now you can see this in the video. We'll go over it. But put in the name of the rod in the comments. And then I'll go through there. We'll let it run for a few days. And then I'll look at the comments and pick out a winner randomly. And then I'll message you. Good luck. 1 copy of Norway DLC for the right answer. What rod am I using? The exact name for it in the comments. Right, back to Speilfinne. So, he's been a bit of a pig. Like the bigger legendaries, especially in open water, can be hard work. Sometimes you'll get them right in, you think you've got them, and then they can spool you still. I've had it twice on Larry, the catfish, that's it. Yeah, big Larry, he spooled me twice before doing it. Who else has done it? Someone else has done it before, I can't remember. It might have been Sidewinder. But Speilfinne is a tough battle. It's not an easy one to get in, so you do need the big gear for him. I've been working on my guides for Spain, found some beautiful hot spots. One place on the community Wild theAngler official Discord, this certain spot people's been hammering, so I'm going to share that one soon. It's a fisher chuck there, it's really good. There's other places I've been searching out for carp, been finding all the great hot spots for those, checking them out. I hooked an absolute monster and got snapped. It must have been a diamond because I was on the max hook as well, and it just absolutely steamrolled me. I couldn't get it in, so diamond carp got away, but I know where they are, so I'll be after those as well soon, making a carp guide. Eels, I've been after a diamond eel. I'm not sure if there's one in the cave yet, but I've got other locations where I've been finding big eels, so I'm working on that as well. If you want to see any other guides, let me know in the comments. It is really important that you comment, because then I can decide what content to do next. I do look at the comments each day, reply to everyone, try and help out whoever I can, and it does point me towards what people want to see in future videos. So if you've got any good ideas or you want to see me do something, let me know in the comments, whether it's for Wild theAngler, whether it's for the Hunter Classic, the Hunter Wild, Where the Hunter, whatever games I cover, just drop it in the comments and I'll try and make that happen. So Speilfinne is still giving me the runabout. Like I say, the bigger legendaries, you've just got to hang in there and just keep at it. Some of them will take quite a while to get in, even on the heaviest of gear. So it's not just a case of you can bully them in, you've got to play them, and the way you sort of fight them, pump the rod, does make a massive difference to how you get them in. I'm looking forward to my first diamond carp, I really am. We could do, I've been saying this on Wild theAngler official Discord, we could do with another rod really. It's a bit better capable of catching the big carp. You can get them in on current gear, but it's very like hit and miss. Some people enjoy that because then it's not a certainty, but I think you should have a better chance of getting them in on a better rod and reel really. But some people like it how it is, so I can't fault them. If you like that, you like that. But yeah, I'd actually like a bit stronger float rod and a bit better reel to cope with a 70-pound carp. That is absolutely massive. Like, if you've seen that in real life, you'd be like, whoa, you won't forget that in a hurry. My biggest carp in real life is just over 20 pounds. I've had a few over 20. Quite weird actually. One of them, my biggest one I ever caught, was at a pond where basically there's like 3 fish in it and they never come out. And I basically went there from a kid, like 10 years old, to like 30 years old. Most days of a week just to catch one of these carp, and I ended up catching 2 of them in the end. One by design, float fishing on top. What I used to do was I used to toast loaves of bread. Some people use dog biscuits and stuff for on top, but what I used to do is toast bread, and the reason for that is dog biscuits, after, even if you put them on here, after a few casts and you've soaked up, they become very soft, and when you cast they can fly off. So not good for staying on the hook. Toast has very similar appearance. You can trim it if you want and make it round, but it stays on the hook a lot better. So I always use toast when I used to do a lot of on top fishing, especially in summer for carp when they're cruising about. It's a really effective bait. I'd love to see that come in Wild theAngler, because it's one of the most exciting ways of fishing. Stalking carp on the top, absolutely amazing. And yeah, so I caught one of the fish like that, and I had a massive audience because no one ever sees him come out. So imagine when you see this massive fish coming in, and I had a big audience around me, so I was like, a bit showboating, but I got it in. The second one, I was actually pike fishing, and I just went to cast my lure out, and as I looked down, I just like looked down at the water as I went to cast my lure, and I seen this big tail just under the surface, right in the margins, waving about. And I thought, it's one of the carp. It's feeding. And it was right in the margins. So basically, I swapped my spinner off that I was using at the time for pike. Put on a size 6 hook. I dug up some worms and I just free-lined a worm in. And we ended up catching him. And that was my biggest carp I've ever caught. And there we go. So there's Speilfinne. What a great battle. And what a monster. That's why it takes so long to come in. Imagine catching a salmon that big. You wouldn't need no salmon for a long while, would you? That'd feed your family and your neighbours in the street, I think. But look at the size of that. But they do grow massive, Atlantic salmon. But that's the legendary Atlantic salmon, Speilfinne. Right, on to location, because you're going to want to know where to catch him. So where you start in Norway, where the docks are, go get a boat and ride out to this area. Now, I was originally fishing near the grey marker, but I was having no luck for him. And then I looked over to where my marker is, and I just seen a big, massive silver fish, and I thought, that's him. So look around in the water, and you'll see him like come to the surface. Now, here's my tackle set up. Make sure you take note of that rod, because that is for the competition. The lure, the 2/0 spoon. That is the best money earner in Colorado, theAngler, for Atlantic salmon. Trust me about that. But today we've been fishing for Speilfinne, the legendary Atlantic salmon. What a fight. I enjoyed that. Hope you have fun with the competition. Remember, one winner only. I'll pick it out randomly over the next few days. Wins Norway DLC for Colorado theAngler. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm Remote Tube. Please subscribe to my YouTube channels. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.